Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto's News with your buddy Crypto. Yeah, so mainly I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the projects that I think are going to be most exciting moving forward, since there's not really too much news happening today in the cryptocurrency environment. So yeah, but please remember to subscribe, hit like, comment, and the like if you are an active participant in the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you to people who donated. The gentleman who donated yesterday's date in Ether, thank you so much. The person who donated, Barry, who donated on Steam, thank you as well. I really do appreciate it. And Cassidy and Franks, who I forgot to mention yesterday, for your Steam donation as well. A good amount, thank you. I really appreciate it. Anyway, so to talk a little bit about the projects I think that are going to be most exciting, I did want to talk about first Dash, because everyone is asking me, so hey, what's up? What's up with that Dash, son? What's going on with that Dash? How's that Dash doing? Is it a good time to buy Dash? Why is Dash going up? How is your Dash doing? And you know, if you've been following the channel for a while, that I went to the Bitcoin conference here in Miami, and I met with the Dash team, some of the team out there, like Jeff and Ryan, and they got me really excited about the project. Me and many others about the project. Things that I didn't even realize were on this roadmap. Just the kind of energy and good people behind it, and some major releases that were coming up. So one of the major releases was just released right now, which is why the price was going up, partly, I think. They were successful a week ago in implementing 12.1, that version of Dash, as they move toward what's called Dash Evolution. And it went without a hitch. And so I feel like the market is right now trying to find what is a fair price for Dash. It was definitely undervalued when I recommended people start buying it around $13. And now it's sitting around, I mean, I saw it like at 25 today, between $23 and $25. So that's insane. And congratulations on your profits if you've been picking some up. I said before that my most exciting projects I thought at the time were Monero, Bitcoin, Dash, and Ethereum. And that really hasn't changed too much. But I feel like Dash is very user-focused, on end-user focused. They're all about compliance and fitting into the current financial system, not taking it down, but working with it. And I think that has something going for it, because it doesn't need to worry about a collapse before people try to figure out how to use public and private addresses and the complexities of it all. They're developing just very sexy-looking, beautiful things that make it easy to pick up Dash or even use Dash, especially once they release their Dash Evolution. Dash Evolution is going to have a wallet that allows you to have contacts on there, to send easily Dash just by name instead of having to remember all these crazy numbers of addresses. It's got an almost instantaneous transaction time. So if you send your Dash, it's almost instantaneous if you're using the official wallet. I've had issues obviously sending from exchanges and from my Ledger or from other not official wallets. In not really issues, but they're just not as quick as the official Dash wallet. But I hear that is near instantaneous. So at the Bitcoin conference, they had, for example, a water bottle vending machine that they would give you free Dash pretty much there at the conference, and then you could just buy the water bottle. They were giving it away straight up, and these little slips to people they felt like, it was really nice of them to do. And I did an interview with Amanda Johnson, and they gave away Dash there. So I mean, they're giving this stuff away practically to help people learn about Dash and get involved. But anyway, they had this water bottle machine. You just showed your phone's QR code to it, and instantaneously it charged you and you release your water bottle. I mean, that's even quicker than if you go to like a vending machine that accepts credit card, right? Because you have to swipe, and that has to say processing and all this blah blah and then it could take a little while. But with Dash, it's quick, it's instantaneous. Digital cash, it's Dash. I like the name. I've been saying that also for a long time. So I mean, this is my opinion, this personal vlog right now today that I'm doing. So you can take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it as an investment advice. Please never do that with the channel. But I'm just saying what I think and what I feel. And I got excited about Dash, so I started talking about it. And they have something called master nodes, where if you're holding 1,000 Dash, the node that is holding the 1,000 Dash, that gets locked up in a certain kind of, I guess you could say, contract. It gets locked up. It earns a certain amount of Dash per week, and you get paid. So it's pretty much like mining. And once you get to Dash Evolution, there'll be a kind of proof of stake system that really works with proof of work or mining, and it allows you more and more people to be able to lock up their Dash and get some sort of interest for having it locked up. So this is positive because the more Dash that is locked up, the less is on exchanges, driving the price down because demand goes up and supply stays stagnant or dwindles, and that's a good thing always when it comes to markets. So when I got wind that they were going to release this update here in the middle of February, I began talking about how I thought it was a good investment to the channel, and I had Amanda on, and I was hoping people would pick some up because I was positive that the price was going to jump from where it was at. It just seems severely undervalued to me based on the 7 million total Dash that exists, and just the way that it works and the way the team has the first cryptocurrency headquarters in Arizona State University, and they're trying to help the average mother get into cryptocurrency, and they're able to do so, and how eventually in about 6 months towards the end of the year, maybe between, I guess, October to December, they're going to be releasing the official evolution, the full 13.0. But between this and that point, there is going to be also a Dash drive, which is decentralized file storage, which we all know is a hot topic these days. When you look at coins like Storage X, and you look at Ethereum's Swarm ability, and you look at Sia coin and library credits and all these different things that are about decentralized file storage because they cannot be shut down, and they allow you to upload your file and keep it on like torrents, but not even a place that has a host of torrents. You just host your file on every single miner or whatever it is, or validator on the blockchain, and yeah, it cannot be stopped. So that's kind of a hot thing right now that's developing in cryptocurrency. So Dash Drive is their own version of that, and that's going to be like release 12.2, release 12.3, and yeah, they just released 12.1 right now. So look out for that. I think that's going to be also something people aren't realizing is going to bring the price up of Dash. I'm not saying that this is the top of the market, or it's going to go up from here, from around $25, or it's going to go down. I'm just saying right now, I feel like the market's trying to find a stable place to be after this last week's release, but it's going to be a good time to hold some and buy some, possibly. At least for me, I think so. Once it settles before the release of something like Drive, of the Dash Drive, or even the official evolution towards the end of the year. So that's cool. This guy let me in, cool. Now, but I guess mainly I was just talking about Dash. That's mainly what I want to talk about this episode. I still think Ethereum's a solid buy. People keep asking me. It's still way undervalued, around $12.80. Way undervalued, like I said in yesterday's video, with the amount of interest in building different applications, decentralized applications for Ethereum. And the fact that they haven't even released their third major release yet, Metropolis, but it's coming within probably 2 to 4 months, I would assume, based on past words by Vitalik and the Ethereum Foundation. So once Metropolis releases, we could see some price jump, just like we saw with Dash. Like, hey, you guys were able to fulfill your promise. So between that and Casper, I think 2017 is going to be a great year for Ethereum. Still a very solid hold. Yeah, Golem token, side note, just passed the market cap of Steem and Factum, so that's crazy. But speaking of Steem, I think that's another platform that could do really well if they continue to innovate and they do what they promised. For example, they plan to have a marketplace. So they already have Steem, Steem Power, Steem Dollars, all these different tokens built into their platform, the Steem blockchain. But really the only thing that's major on the Steem blockchain is the Steem social network site, Steemit.com. And you get paid for blogging, for curating blogs, and they've been working on that. But it's still in beta. Like, you can still see beta up there. But once they have taken the beta off and they say they've officially released, I think that's going to jump the price significantly. I'm not saying it's going to happen this year. It's not really on the roadmap. I didn't see that after reading the white paper and the roadmap for this year on their site. Steemit.com. But they are going to have a bunch of different things that are happening this year that could bring the price up. And ultimately, they also would like to have a marketplace that's decentralized, where you don't have to pay as much fees to eBay, for example. You want to buy a PlayStation, you look for somebody who's been selling on the Steam marketplace for a while that has some good reviews, 5 stars, and you go on there and you say, hey, I want to buy your PlayStation for 100 Steam dollars. And this gentleman, you buy it, it goes into a lock, and then when this person ships it out, they can ship it out to PlayStation when they see you've locked up that Steam, and then when you receive it, or they get a notification from FedEx that you received it, that escrow or locked up Steam gets released to the seller. And so decentralized marketplace where lower fees is a cool thing that actually allows you to use your Steam dollars to buy real world goods. So that's another thing that could drive the price up. And right now the price is dirt cheap. Who knows how high it could go? I mean, I've seen Steam around $3 at one point, which is insane considering the price now. But it's still trying to find its own current market value, but it should increase over time. So that's less certain to me than something like Dash or Ethereum. But it provides a good risk-reward scenario based on the price and the innovation that's happening on it constantly. So thank you for watching. Please let me know your thoughts. I know it's not too much today, but what do you guys think about Dash? What do you guys think about Monero? I feel like Monero is for technophiles, real techno-heavy people, versus the end user, which got me a little more excited about Dash than Monero. But is Monero going to catch up? Where does Bitcoin stand in all of this? Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, hit comment, and yeah, take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. I'll see you.
Okay.